How do you know whether or not a college admissions consultant is of high quality or of low or no quality? That is the question. And in a previous video that was more in jest than anything else, but still I think informative, we talked about initial warning signs of how you could quickly figure out that a college admissions consultant was not worth your money, most likely. Today we're going to actually take a more serious take on it, and assuming you've actually started to really ask some deep questions about a college admissions consultant's qualifications or background, or maybe are already working with a college admissions consultant, here are some warning signs that that college admissions consultant may not be worth your money or anybody's money for that matter. So number one, let's say that you are working with a college admissions consultant or interviewing one, and she or he says, "Don't worry, I'll take care of everything for you. You can turn to me for anything." That's a big warning sign to me. I have been a college admissions consultant for 14 years as of this filming. I have worked also as an admissions officer. I've also worked as a college and career counselor in high schools. And at all points in my professional journey, I have realized that in whatever role I've had, I have one of various roles that are important for students and families to engage with. And I never had a monopoly on that student's time and also that family's time. And I never had a monopoly on expertise that student and or family should be seeking me out as the sole provider of knowledge vis-a-vis the process. And so let me use this as an example. Many unscrupulous or low quality college admissions consultants will say to their families that they're working with or the students that they're working with, anytime you have a question, I'm your one-stop shop. I can handle everything. You don't even need to engage with your college counselor at school. I've got you covered. That is a massive warning sign, because there are some things that a college admissions counselor at your high school can do that your college admissions consultant cannot, and vice versa. For instance, only your high school counselor can send your letters of recommendation, both from the counselor, him or herself, but also the teachers at your high school, and your transcript and your high school profile. A college admissions consultant, even the best college admissions consultant, cannot do that. So a college admissions consultant that lulls you into believing that he or she is your sort of your one-stop shop, only place you need to go in order to get support throughout the college admissions process, is deluding you and also really hurting you, because he or she may inspire you to not go to your college counselor at school, and that would be a disaster. Again, as a college admissions consultant, I always encourage my students to be very nice to and become friends with and engaged with their high school college counselors, because the high school college counselors play a very important part of the process. Even if that high school college counselor has 500 students and can't devote a lot of personal counseling time to that student, there are things that high school college counselor can do that the best college admissions consultant can't. So always be wary of a college admissions consultant who says, "Come to me with any and all questions. I'm your one-stop shop. There's nothing that that your college counselor can do that I can't do better." That is a warning, warning, warning sign. Big red flag. Number two, if a college admissions consultant does not know how to use or is not familiar with or poo-poos the importance of Naviance, Maya Learning, any of these equivalent tools that schools are using now, Score, some schools are using Unifrog even, or I don't know how to pronounce it, I think it's Cialfo or something, because I don't use it that much, and most of my students are still domestic, and the schools that they're going to use mainly Maya Learning and Naviance, but I would never poo-poo any of these software programs that are integral to a student's transition from high school to college, depending on the high school they are at. So what I mean by that is most high schools are now utilizing online delivery services, or CRMs, to help manage the college counseling process for them, both from a counseling tool perspective, but also as a transmission tool to help students and families transmit their important documents from the high school to the colleges that they apply to. If a college admissions consultant you are working with has no idea about what these programs are, or how they work, or actually degrades the importance of these programs in your presence, that is a big red flag. Because as a college admissions consultant working with students all around the world, whether they be in Nebraska or Nepal, I have to, as a college admissions consultant, engage in continual professional development, learning about the intricacies, not just of different college applications like the Common App or the Universal College App or the Coalition App, but also the tools by which students can request their transcripts of their counselors, request teacher recommendations, add colleges or subtract colleges from their college list. And these are the tools: Maya Learning, Naviance Student, BridgeU, Overgrad, Unifrog, Score, Slate. These are all important tools that college admissions consultants of high quality know something about, and at least understand if they don't know something about all of them intimately, they at least respect the fact that the student probably needs to know a lot about them in order to best engage with their high school counselor, but also best proceed through the process efficiently and effectively to the betterment of the student's college admissions prospects. So again, anytime you're working with a college admissions consultant and they say, well, I don't need to help you with Naviance, I don't need to help you with Maya Learning, or you can handle that, or I don't know anything about that, or, oh, it's not that important, don't worry, let's talk about the college list and I'll just create you an Excel spreadsheet. All of these are bad signs, because it means that that college admissions consultant is really not on the cusp of understanding what it takes in order to help a student get things done